Welcome back. This is Teresa Adams with the Community College of Denver. And what we're going to do is we are going to use our sum and difference of cosine to find the exact values of functions, cosine functions, when we have no idea what it is. So as we take a look at cosine of 15 degrees, we have exact values for the 0, the 30, the 45, the 60, the 90, and the multiples thereof. So as we take a look at the cosine of 15, we want to write 15 in terms of one of the ones that we know. We know that we can rewrite cosine of 15, red, let's go with black. So we're going to rewrite the cosine of 15 degrees as the cosine of, we know that if we take 45 and subtract off 30, the answer would be 15. So we're going to have the cosine of 45 minus the cosine of 30. Now, use the sum of cosines, this becomes the cosine of 45 degrees, the cosine of 30 degrees, plus the sine of 45 degrees, the cosine, not cosine, the sine, let me erase that, the sine of 30 degrees. We know the cosine of 45 degrees is the square root of 2 over 2. And the cosine of 30 degrees is square root of 3 over 2 plus the sine of 45 degrees is square root of 2 over 2. The sine of 30 degrees is 1/2. And so we end up with the square root of 6 plus the square root of 2 and all over 4. That one's pretty straightforward. Now, let's take a look at cosine of negative pi 12. We have no idea what the exact value of cosine of negative pi 12 is. So what we need to do is we need to write this pi 12 in terms of something we know, like pi over 6, pi over 3, pi over 4, pi over 2. We need to multiply it. We need to have it in terms of that. So we're going to write this as the cosine 3 pi minus 4 pi over 12, because 3 minus 4 is a negative 1. And then we're going to break this apart as the cosine of 3 pi over 12 minus 4 pi over 12. And then this reduces down into the cosine. 3 pi over 12 is pi over 4 minus 4 pi over 12 is pi over 3. Now you're thinking, why did you choose those? Well, you can see why I chose them. However, if I would have chose 4 pi over 12 minus 5 pi over 12, the 4 pi over 12 would have reduced, but the 5 pi over 12 would not have reduced. So I needed to choose multiples of 12 that would have reduced to something we know. So now we know cosine of pi over 4, we know cosine of pi over 3, we know sine of pi over 4 and cosine pi over 3. So this is the difference, this is the difference of cosine. So it's going to be the cosine pi over 4, cosine pi over 3, plus the sine pi over 4, the sine pi over 3. The cosine of pi over 4 is the square root of 2 over 2. The cosine of pi over 3 is 1/2, plus the sine of pi over 4 is the square root of 2 over 2. The sine of pi over 3 is the square root of 3 over 2. And so we get the square root of 2 plus the square root of 6 over 4. And I'm going to let you do the cosine of 75 degrees and the cosine of 17 pi over 12. Now when you're doing the cosine of 17 pi over 12, make sure that when you break apart 17 that it will have reductions down so that the denominator, just like the one up above, was going to be a 4, a 3, a 6, or a 2. So I'm going to give you the answers and I'm going to let you guys work on that. If you have questions, we'll go over it in class. And thank you for watching.